Hello and welcome to my channel, Descending Crochet. My name is Priscilla and I would like to thank all my new subscribers for coming and checking me out and all my returning subscribers for spending some time with me. Alright everyone, so it is Monday, so today we are going to work our whips Monday. So actually I went back to the last episode to see what option you all wanted me to choose for today, and it was a tie. So I am going to choose the project. And I really want to work that slip stitch hat, so that is what I have decided to do. So thank you all for those of you who had suggested a project for me, and I really think it's fun because then I'm not for sure like what I'm going to be working on, but yeah, it's kind of fun to see what you guys are interested in seeing and all of that. So thank you for those of you who had suggested an option for me, and I'm kind of glad it was a tie because I really wanted to do that hat. Alright, so but before I get into all of that, let me tell you about what I'm wearing. So actually you guys have seen this a bunch of times, and I know it's like, no, I don't think we've seen that before. Yes, you have. So this is actually my Titan top from Toy Shenanigans Convertible Crochet, and I had worked this top up last year on my VEDA challenge for April. So I'll link that down below in case you guys were interested if you haven't seen that before. But let me show you what it looks like, and then I'll tell you why it looks so different. So this is the actual top right here, and when I show you, you might be able to see. Okay, I'm gonna hold it just like this. Can you guys guess why it looks different? Alright, so anyway, and let me know if you guessed correctly, guys. Okay, so as you can see right down here is the slip stitch ribbing, which is up here on my top. So I'm actually wearing this upside down. This part right here, it was like, I don't like wearing my tops like that, and it is just too wide. And I did actually, when I was working on the top, I went back and I did some decreases, but it's still really loose at the top. So I was like, ugh. I don't really feel like closing this top up anymore, but I really want to wear it. And then I was just like, I wonder if I can put it on upside down, what it would look like. So I put it on upside down, and I really like it. So yeah, I'm wearing it upside down. So let me know what you guys think about that idea, and maybe you can take a double look at some of the items you made and see if you can wear them a different way than what they were intended to. So let me know if you decide to do that too. That would be awesome. Alright, so that is what I'm wearing, and let's put this here. Okay, so let me show you guys this book here. So this is the Alaskan hats using slip stitches. And so this is like the only slip stitching I have done before. I've actually made an entire hat like this when I made my original Titan top before I had a channel. I had made one, and I was really struggling with losing stitches or adding stitches. So I like the look of it, so I really wanted a lot of practice. So I made my husband an entire hat of slip stitching. I think I started the crown off with a regular increase, and once I got the size I wanted, I just kind of went back and forth around the sides with the slip stitches. So I am familiar with like regular slip stitching here, but like I haven't done cables with slip stitches before, and some of the other things they have in here. So I really want to try this technique and get used to it so that I can maybe come up with my own patterns for it once, you know, at some point. So the hat I wanted to go ahead and work up is, let me see if I can find it. It's called Bobbles hat, and it's this one right here. And I really like this because it looks like it looks like purl stitches in knitting. So I really like how that looks. But this is actually done with crochet slip stitches. So in case I didn't mention that before, but yeah, so I really like that look, and I think I can come up with some awesome patterns if I know how to you know, put the right stitches in the right places and come up with different combinations of my own. So that is what I'm really trying to do this for. The hat is cute, but I'm probably gonna give it as a gift. I don't think I'll keep it for myself. So we'll see. But anyway, I actually did start it up. So let me show you. I started it just enough to be a whip, and this is all I have. So actually, I don't really like this yarn that I'm using. It's this is the Tencel worsted, and it's not hard, but it's not soft either. And I don't really like the I just don't like it for this project. So I wanted something a little bit more softer, and I found this yarn right here, which is the Sprightly yarn, and it's acrylic, 100% acrylic. You get 204 yards. It's a number 4 worsted weight, made in Turkey, and this is called Silver Gray. Now, you're probably not gonna be able to find this yarn because they discontinuing it, because this was the brand by Craftsy, and they don't sell yarn anymore. So it was being what they call that, liquidated, I think, through a couple different companies. So but I had bought this as a kit to do my knit poncho. So I think if I have a picture, I'll put it up, what it looks like. But this was some extra yarn I had left over from doing that kit. So I have 2 of these. I think they're both full skeins. They look like it. So that should be plenty. It says, how much does I need? Yeah, it says I need 256 yards. So there's only 201. So I'm probably going to need one of these and a little bit more. And they want you to use a 6.5 millimeter, but I misplaced the 6.5 I was using. So these are the new hooks that I had just bought the other day, and I showed you guys in that video where I was showing my new toy. So I'll link that down below in case you missed that one. But this is one of those hooks right here. It's a 7 millimeter though. But I think it'll work out okay, because this looks a little thick, but I think it's because of the yarn. But yeah, I'm gonna try the 7 millimeter and see how that goes. If I don't like it, I might just go down to a 6 millimeter. But I think this will be okay. So anyway, that is what I'm going to be doing for today's Work Your Whips Monday. So go ahead and grab your whip and let me know in the comments what you're going to be working on. And please stay to the end so you can let me know the progress that you got done, and also help me choose my project for next week. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright everyone, and I made it back. So it doesn't look like very much, and it's actually not really. This is something that I have to get used to, and as I was working the slip stitches, I had to really pay attention to like what two loops make the front and back loop of the last row that I just made, so that I'm not going into the wrong row, because the slip stitches are so close together. So as you get further out and do more rows, then they're easier to see and it's not as bad. So the first few rows were a little bit hard, but then it got a little bit easier. But as I was just coming back on, I don't know what I did, but let me show you this hat again. So this is what the hat is supposed to look like. And like I was telling you guys, you see the pearl stitches in between the bobbles. So they have you mark the front side of your work with just a contrast color piece of yarn, so you can know what side is the front and what side is the back. So as you can see, I have this side as the front, and I have the bobbles on there. But if you look at it, it looks like knit stitches. And then on the back, you can see it's looking like the purl stitches. So, oh, and then the bobbles are not on. Well, those are kind of like peeking through. But if the bobbles were on there, then it wouldn't be a problem, you know. But they're actually on the front. So I'm gonna have to look at the stitch guide again and make sure I thought I was doing it because like it's a different way to make the stitch, but it's not difficult to do. But it could be, I guess it's easy to put your hook in the wrong place, and I guess that's what I did. So I'm gonna frog this out and start over again, and just take that as a learning experience. So I didn't get any progress done today, guys. Well, maybe just a swatch. I did a swatch and I learned some things. How about that? So let me know for next week if you want me to bring this back for Work Your Whips Monday, or if you want me to bring the knit sweater that I wanted to make out of that yarn I was making with my new toy. So Butterfly Wingz Ponchette. I had used that wool yarn, the Lion brand wool yarn, and I found the cakes that I was using for that, and the cake I was using for my slip stitch hat. So I got 3 more partial cakes of that yarn. So that's gonna make um, some more yarn for that sweater that I'm knitting. So hold on one second. Let me show you guys, because I did start it. So let me show you guys the progress on that, and then I'll be right back. Alright everyone, so I did get a suggestion that I should share my progress on Working with Monday with this particular project because of the how I was making the yarn. So this is, let's see, this is the sweater that I'm working on, and it is called Chunky Cable Pullover, and it's from Vogue Quick Knits. So that is what I'm working on, and I was using the Lion brand Wool Ease DK cakes, and what I was doing is I was using my knitting needle to make the yarn thicker, so it's like an I-cord. And this is what I have left out of the 3 cakes that I had wound up already, and this is the progress that I got so far on it. So it's really curling on the ends, but that's the progress that I have on it so far. And since I didn't think I was gonna have enough yarn, I found some I found some DK weight baby yarn. It's called what is this called? Burnett Satin Sport. It's a light 3, 139 yards. You get, and this is a 50 gram. Let me see, and it's 100% acrylic. Right? Yes. So that's what it's called, Satin Sport. And I have a lot of this. They had a really good sale on Smiley's yarn. This was like a few years ago, I think I bought this, and I bought a lot of it. So I thought it would match up with the cream that's in here already, right in there. It does match up okay, but this is like shinier than that. And I was gonna incorporate this for like the sleeves, because I knew I wouldn't have enough for the sleeves. But like I said, I did just find those 3 partial cakes. I still don't think this would be enough for the sleeves. So I think I needed 400 grams. So I would need all 3 of these full cakes plus 1 more. So I think I'm still gonna go ahead and use this as for like the sleeves area, and probably the turtleneck, because the way they have you work it, I think the sleeves go like that, and then it goes like over and then over the back. So I think I'm gonna use this for that area. But I did notice that I wasn't getting gauge in the lengthwise, so I needed to do an extra round a row of cabling. So I think that's where the extra yarn might come into play, is in the lengthwise uh, of the gauge of the stitches. So yes, so I am happy that I found that, but I'm just gonna use that for, let me show you. So when I get it long enough and they want me to start working the sleeves, I'm gonna, I think, increase the stitches and then like work back and forth like that, making the sleeves as I go. I think that's how it goes. And then probably up into the turtleneck, and then I'll go down for the back side. So I'm thinking this part will be in that cream color, and then, you know, from here down it'll be the DK, the lion brand yarn, and then it'll be the same way in the back. So that's what I'm trying to do. But I still have to cake up or make the yarn for those other cakes I just found and for the other yarn I have. So that's probably what I'll be working on through this week. So I might not have much more progress done on it. So if you want me to work on this project for next week for Working with Monday, this will be option 2, and the slip stitch hat, because I have to start over again, will be option 1. So let me know which one you want me to work on. It is possible that I might restart the slip stitch hat sometime this week. I always say that, but it seems like I never have time. So we'll see. So this, let me see if I can bring it up here. Alright, so slip stitch hat will be option 1, and my knit sweater will be option 2. Alright, so, and let me know what you guys think and which option you would like me to pick for Working with Money next week. Also, please remember to let me know what you were working on and the progress that you got done. And if you wouldn't mind, please give this video a thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching and working with me for this episode of Working with Monday. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one.